Taco wings, taco wings, taco wings. Taco wings and things. Taco wings, taco wings, taco wings. Taco wings and things. Taco wings, taco wings, taco wings. Taco wings and things. Come here and you will like it. If you don't want it, then don't buy it. So much options, don't fight it. Pick all you want, we don't mind it. We're all kind, we all grind. The best restaurant that will change your mind. You will love us, you will come back for more. Our food will have you running through that door. Look, taco wings and things is the best. And no time will be better than the rest. We're not shy, we spend time with our guests. I thank God, I feel like we're blessed. Look, taco wings, taco wings, taco wings. Taco wings and things.
So, last year you work around the clock to ensure that this tax season you see a return that may help you to purchase that car that you're longing for, or help you to pay down that interest rate on that mortgage. Well, if you keep doing the same thing over and over and expect a different result, they call that insane! You know what else is insane? All-in-one multi-tax services. All-in-one multi-tax services help you get the most of your return, serving the 52 state nationwide. For information and direction, you can contact Marilyn Johnson at 754-204-1610. That's 754-204-1610. Or stop on by their office at 3888 West Commercial Boulevard in the city of Tamarack. All-in-one multi-tax services LLC gives you the best of your return, offering services that goes above and beyond. So don't hesitate to call Marilyn Johnson at 754-204-1610. All-in-one multi-tax services LLC. Don't forget to ask about our advanced loans.
It's insightful, it's factual, it's Flexx News and Sports Daily at 7 a.m., 12 noon, and 6 p.m. on the only station that matters, Flexx FM.
The following program contains language and scenes that some viewers might find objectionable. Discretion in viewing is advised.
Hey, yo, baby girl, won't you come over? Hey, yo, Flexx Radio go buy you a beamer. Go on a cruise to Antigua. Follow my lead, mamacita. Not even sugar so sweeter. Loyal to you, I'm no cheater. Shambalambalambe. Hey, yo.
The new Vibe Show each and every Tuesday nights and Wednesday nights from 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. with Miss Pretty J.
I represent for Flexx Radio. Yo, Janice. For the girls, them. Flexx Radio, they on the ear now. To give you good love and hardcore. Tell Janice to press once more. When Flexx Radio play, they no ignore. Wind up like Beyonce. Flexx Radio, turn up the bass, yeah. No follow what the hear what she said. Flexx Radio playing on the beach, yeah. You and me gonna take a long walk on the seashore. Destiny's telling you to move on and need to explore. Come to me, what you want, baby girl, I can give more. Just come to me. Flexx Radio say, hey, yo. Baby girl, won't you come over? Hey, yo. Flexx Radio go buy you a beamer. Go on a cruise to Antigua. Follow my lead, mamacita. Not even
Welcome, family. Come on in the room. It's Blow the Whistle Wednesday.
Take your place so fancy, so classy.
Welcome. Come on in the room, guys. Come on in the room. This is Blow the Whistle Wednesday edition of the New Vibe Show, and I am Miss Pretty J, and I'm here with yours truly, Dapper D.
How's everybody doing out there?
Welcome, guys.
Staying safe. Everybody is good.
Yes.
How y'all doing? We coming to y'all live from FlexFM.online, Flexx book Flexx FM Radio on YouTube. I just wanted to shout out to each and every one that's tuned in. I hope you guys are, following through with wherever you are, and with the authorities and whatever it is. Because as far as I'm understanding, as of now, all businesses are about to be mandatory on shutdown unless you a grocery store or a pharmacy or law enforcement or medical. Then you just got to be home. It's what it is. But I just hope everybody's staying safe. It's Blow the Whistle Wednesday. It's the new vibe show. It's Flexx FM.
Welcome.
From the Vice and Osir,
Make sure you like, share, and tag.
Flexx
Thank
Radio.
you, thank you, thank you. And remember to call a friend, tell a friend, and let them know that the new vibe show is on.
Flexx Radio, they on the show. To give you good love and hardcore. Tell Chinese to play it just once more. When Flexx Radio play, do not ignore. Wind up your waist like Beyonce. Flexx Radio, turn up the bass, yeah. No follow what he or what she said. Flexx Radio playing on the beach, yeah. You and me gonna take a long walk on the seashore. Destiny's telling you to move on and need to explore. Come to me, what you want, baby girl, I can give more. Just come to me. Hey, yo.
Hey, family.
Baby girl, won't you come over? Hey, yo.
Man, I love that song. Just done, especially for Miss Pretty J. Riggs, shout out to Riggs.
I mean, shout out to the whole crew.
The
out there,
whole crew
Montego
out there
Bay.
in Montego Bay.
Definitely, we give thanks for this one right here. You know?
Yes, definitely was
the
a
anthem.
surprise.
It's that new vibe show anthem. You know, with this one, you know that Miss Janice Earl, aka Miss Pretty J, is on Flexx FM.
And shout out to Alan Lewin for making that happen. He
definitely, Mr. Lewin. Shout
Alan
out
Lewin
to you. Definitely
made that happen. It was a surprise, but thank you. I just love it every time I hear it. Makes you just want to move.
Right.
But welcome everybody. Welcome everybody.
Get in the room. We got a lot to talk about.
I've been instructed by my engineer to put my microphone down when I blow my whistle.
Yes, because, you know, seeing that we're, you know what I mean?
My engineer instructed me. I got specific instructions. Miss Pretty J, put your microphone down when you blow your
that whistle. Is heavy.
You know, sir, from a doctor, you have to tune in. Your site, the new vibe show each and every Tuesday nights and Wednesday nights.
So I hope you guys have your whistles and you're blowing your whistles. You know, I hope you sit back, relax. You know, we're gonna talk. We're gonna vent. We're gonna talk about these quarantine situations, you know, which surround domestic violence, abuse, suicide, mental health. Shout out to Nakisha Freeman. Thank you for chiming in. Hey, family, to you. We love you. We love you. Thanks for chiming in. And like I said, we're going to discuss this first hour. We're going to just discuss these quarantine situations. And these situations are, like I say, they surround child abuse, mental health, suicide, drug addiction. I mean, it just going on. So we're going to talk. We're going to vent. If you have something to share, you don't have to call any names. You don't have to make it anything, you know, personal. But just if you have something to share, let's just share it. Let's talk and get it out there. In the second hour, we're just going to go talk about the new updates, things that are going on in the state of Florida, surrounding counties, surrounding this COVID-19. So in the meantime, you know, you just sit back, relax, get your whistles, get your drinks, your Kool-Aid, your wine, your scotch, your whiskey, your brandy, what have you. Get it, sit back, relax. Let's chat.
From the Vice and Osir, I'm representing for Flexx Radio. Yo, Janice. For the girls, them. Flexx Radio, they on the ear now. To give you good love and hardcore. Tell Janice to play it just
instructions, guys. Instructions. I'm getting instructions.
Wind up your waist like Beyonce. Flexx Radio, turn up the bass, yeah. No follow what he or what she said. Flexx Radio playing on the beach, yeah. You and me gonna take a long walk on the seashore. Destiny's telling you to move on and need to explore. Come to me, what you want, baby girl, I can give more. Just come to me. Flexx Radio say, hey, yo. Baby girl, won't you come over? Hey, yo. Flexx Radio go buy you a beamer. Go on a cruise to Antigua. Follow my lead, mamacita. Not even sugar, so sweeter. Loyal to you, I'm not cheater. Shambalambalambe. Make me start a family. Shambalambalambe. Janice must start a family. Take your place so fancy. Baby girl is so classy. Oh. Baby girl, me want you. You and me gonna take a long walk on the seashore. Destiny's telling you to move on and need to explore. Come to me, what you want, baby girl, I can give more. Just come to me. Hey, hey, yo. Baby girl, won't you come over? Hey, yo. Janice, I'm gonna buy you a beamer. Go on a cruise to Antigua. Follow my lead, mamacita. Not even sugar, so sweeter. Loyal to you, I'm not cheater. Hey, hey, yo. Baby girl, won't you come over? Hey, hey, yo. Flexx Radio, go buy you a beamer. Go on a cruise to Antigua. Follow my lead, mamacita. Not even sugar, so sweeter. Loyal to you, I'm no cheater. You and me look so perfect. I like the way how you twerk it. Losing my ex was so worth it. You make me feel like go shirtless. Tell me where you want to go. Ride me like rodeo. To the bedroom we go. Up and down like a yo-yo. You and me gonna take a long walk on the seashore. Destiny's telling you to move on and need to explore. Come to me, what you want, baby girl, I can give more. Just come to me.
Thomas, my brother, big up yourself. Ray.
Hey, yo.
All the way out there in the Boston.
Girl, won't you come over?
Big up to Massachusetts on the check-in.
I gonna buy.
What's up, Millie Wagwan?
Go on a cruise to Antigua. Follow my
Miss Freeman, good night to you, ma'am.
not even sugar, so sweeter.
Yes, the entire family. We see the family is chimed in. The family is there. Thank you guys so much.
They were going to let me know if you move out of the boathouse and live in a skyscraper. I want to do some boy. I want to do them.
Just doing some sharing here, guys. And thank you in advance for your likes, your shares, and your tags.
I who them? I want to do them. Hey. Anyway, them there we are go for them. Make a bag of top, but I don't be them. Who boots them up, the must is up gen. Hear me, but we real. It's not pretend. Any and the weed with a liquor blend. No in a my league, no be me friend. You have to keep it real with the flipping them. No fear crown here, we are gonna step to them. I that one, yeah. Haters a swamp, pistol let me palm. Yeah, tell them to calm, yeah, before the storm. Yeah, protect the squam, in no read a psalm. I that one, yeah. Haters a swamp, pistol let me palm. Yeah, tell them to calm, yeah, before the storm. Yeah, protect the squam, in no read a psalm. Them know we have the heat, we are the scorcher. I late one, you know what is torture. Just up well clean, looking like somebody pastor. If one kick off everything, we have go after. When she go squeeze careless if I your daughter. War them a pre, but we are the altar. Next amount of ammunition, none we no shatter. Dig them grave bits up a little matter. I that one, yeah. Haters a swamp, pistol let me palm. Yeah, tell them to calm, yeah, before the storm. Yeah, protect the squam, in no read a psalm. I that one, yeah. Haters a swamp, pistol let me palm. Yeah, tell them to calm, yeah, before the storm. Yeah. Shout out to my little brother straight out of Bronx. Wagwan Jala and everything good youth. Shout out to the whole 2 First Block. G Black Wagwan, yo Bundy, big up the myself. I'm come a chat and a rap and give me Eminem. DJ Semple, yo J Cash Wagwan. Humble thought banana problem. Whole crew, make them know, big up. Anyway, them there we are go for them. Make a bag of top, but I don't them. Kendrick Wagwan, everything good, Mr. Sanders. Yeah, me battery. How is it going on your side of the world?
Check in, yeah.
You see how the thing go?
No, in the mind.
What is it called in the family? Them in the what there?
You want to keep it real?
Build up the vibe, you understand? Get in the room.
Yeah, we have to step to them.
Blessings. Good night. See, we got a couple of you're on the live and I'm on a watch party. So we got a glow. It's glow to glow. Thank you. Like I said, for your likes, shares, and tags already.
Protect this squam in the read a song. Say them a try peep out, but them brain will leak out. Bad man business, me see some fool want to seek out. Boy, if you get beat out, the girl me hear them a eat out. Say them a try screeching, who the better plan for screech out? I'm on a nation lock good, none of them no can't thief out. Me no quote, me no crack, me no can't stiff out. Me a plan for touch the base, who the better plan for drift out. Who no plan for drift for them teeth a get kick out. I that one, yeah. Haters a swamp, pistol let me palm. Yeah, tell them to calm, yeah, before the storm. Yeah, protect the squam in the read a song. I got the vibe like a key for the party to start it. America, you hear me over party. You know what I'm just ready for party. So no be new I'm laughing. Tonight we are go party. Can I know you tonight we are go party. Bring no gun, me now go to fight me a go party.
me heart tonight, me a go party.
Kendrick, walk one down to Georgia. Everything good, brother?
I'm a friend them, I keep that down south. A big dance, everybody a talk about. People are flying a town from all about in a party. Me have to go all out, so me pay up all of the bills going house. Until I have money in my pockets this sport. I'm a friend party, so me go show me support. Put on me clothes and drive out.
That's tonight we are going
party.
Nah, yeah, tonight we are going
Jakeem is on the check-in. Going back and forth. Jakeem's on the check-in.
For real.
Yes.
That's my little brother straight up the 2 first block out there in the Bronx, you know what I mean? Shout out to Jalai and original Jakeem Baptist on the check-in.
We got Sonia Sanders just jumped on the check-in.
For real. Wagwan, Mr. Sanders. Everything good, sir? I know the thing on Miss Nikisha. How's it going over there? Shout out to the entire Freeman family. Shout out to the Freeman Jewelry Collection. I'm missing my necklace tonight, but y'all always see me rocking that Flexx FM necklace. You know what we do, courtesy of Freeman Jewelry Collection. You know, as Mr. Pretty J said, speaking from our neck, it's what it is. It's loud. You know what I mean? So if you want to speak such language, definitely check them out.
Call a friend and tell a friend, say for them to come. Me woman and money, they no need no gun. If they no have no woman, tell them still come. Because the woman them they
This is Blow the Whistle Wednesday edition of the New Vibe Show with Miss Pretty J and yours truly, Dapper D.
Tell them it's 100. Me don't spend. Give me the dearest back, don't check it up. More table, we're just setting up. Load up the chalice, blaze getting up. The vibes not letting up. When them see we roll, them talk about it. The drop top stop, them talk about it. The bike, them talk about it.
Hello.
About it. 0 to 100 now.
Thank you guys. We got a lot to talk about. This, like I said, this first hour, we're gonna, just talk about the quarantine. Everybody being under quarantine, self-quarantine, lockdown. All those types of situations, and a lot of times in those situations, it's not a good situation because a lot of times in those situations, you have a lot of good things don't happen in those situations. You have domestic violence going on. We have people that are suffering from that. They have nowhere to run now. They have nowhere to go now. That's one thing that should be a concern to many. If not, that's not something that they're thinking about. But you'll be surprised how many people are behind the scenes suffering from domestic violence. And with a situation like this, such as a hurricane, we have, these things happen.
This domestic violence thing is it's crazy.
Right.
You know what I mean? We're seeing too much and hearing of too much. You know what I mean? I have to say it's crazy. I mean, I've seen some things recently where I'm just like, really? People really carry on like this?
Right.
And then, like Stonewall said in his last song, Oneness, a car crash, and instead of people trying to help you, they're recording it. And that's exactly what happened. I mean, this young lady was getting some Muhammad Ali punches under her belly, I mean, I tell her the truth, How did I see it? From someone recording it, and you can see that it was a distance from across the street, and you can hear the comments in the background and all the talking. And I'm like, and nobody to stop him and say, brother, you have mother, I don't know if you have sister, but it must come out a woman. The woman will come out a next woman. So I don't understand that part.
In that situation, somebody was there. But like in a situation like now, everybody's we're all going through this COVID-19.
Yes.
And you have some women in situations they can't get out. It's nowhere that they can run for someone to even take out their camera to record or anything. They're trapped right now.
Really?
Right, they're trapped. Where are they gonna run? And they have to. And I'm no professional when it comes down to mental health, child abuse, and domestic violence, but I do have common sense, and my heart goes out to anyone that's dealing with this or going through this situation. And if you one of those persons and you are chimed in, you're listening in, and if you are someone that's listening and knows someone that's going through this, reach out to help, or please don't be afraid to ask for help.
Definitely, definitely. That's I mean that's something. No one should have to tell you that. You know what I mean? Reach out to somebody, talk to somebody, get out to somebody, ask somebody, say something to someone. You know what I mean? Because it's better than your family coming to bury you or coming to claim your body, because that's what we mostly see.
Right.
You know what I mean? Where moms get that call or dads get that call or brother or sister, where they have to go and identify this person, beaten to a pulp or whatever the case may be. You know what I mean? I have a daughter. I have two beautiful sisters, three beautiful sisters, as a matter of fact. I have sisters that I have adopted through love during life, and you know what I mean.
Right.
I'm honestly, you're crazy. I mean, just walking on the street, I was never the person to see something like that and walk by. I just cannot.
But
I
yeah.
can't. It's not my business. I understand that, but I
No,
just
and see, that's the
cannot.
problem. That's the problem. A lot of people will know and witness that it's going on.
Yes.
And for the ones that are just chiming in, we're talking about domestic violence. You know, everybody's in lockdown or quarantine or what have you. And these are stressful times. These are stressful situations. And a lot of times, you have a lot of abuse that goes on within these situations,
True,
such
true.
as not just a domestic violence. We have child abuse that goes on as well. And just filling those in that are just chiming in on the conversation. This is what we're talking about. Those quarantine situations that are going on that no one knows about, no one's speaking about. And like I said, I'm no professional, but my heart goes out to anybody. And if you know someone, speak up, reach out to help. If you know someone's going through that type of situation, help them.
I'm trying to understand the child abuse part now, mommy. What would be the reason? I would ask. You know what I mean?
Of the child abuse.
Yeah, I would love to know. I would love to somebody if it doesn't tell me that little part there. You know, I understand. I understand people who bother people.
Right.
So I am not gonna tell you to make nobody bother you to rat, get yourself in a trouble. But these things happen.
You're right.
You know what I mean? But in during this time right now, your child is home from school. Unless you have no love for your child. Unless you have no love for your child. And I have to say it straight. Yeah, unless you have no love for your family and no love for your woman or your pitney. It's
Hello,
what it is.
hello, Otto. Hello, thanks
You know what
for
I mean?
chiming in.
Mr. Malcolm, what's up? How you
Samuel,
doing?
hey Malcolm, how are you, honey? Sonia was saying, hey family, love you guys. Blow that damn whistle Wednesday. I gotta blow it for her.
Otis.
That's for you, Sonia. That's for you. Blow the whistle Wednesday.
Sonia Sanders and the
She
check-in.
said she
Shout out
has
to
her
you.
whistle ready. Thank you for that.
Definitely,
And Otto,
definitely.
thank you
Otto
guys.
James, shout out to you. Good night to you
Francis,
too, my
thank
brother.
you. Peter Newman, thank you. Stanley
But
Jefferson.
It's crazy, I mean, especially with this domestic abuse thing, and as what we're talking about tonight, this quarantine is going to heighten such rate.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? Because these people are being vicious, like just like that, getting up and going to work every day. Can you imagine being at home
Yes.
every day?
But that was their
I
outlet.
pray for the women that are in such struggles right now, and please, and the men too.
Yes, absolutely.
Because
And
y'all gonna laugh and say, yeah,
men, women,
yes,
and children.
yes,
And
yes.
that was their outlet, being able to go to work, being able to get out to go over to that friend's house, being able to go over to their mom's
Yeah, just
house.
being able to get out,
Just to be able
just
to
to get away,
out,
just to something
and
to do.
now everything is locked down and it's
True.
quarantine. It's like these numbers are gonna go up. These numbers are gonna rise tremendously.
Yes.
And like I said, whether we know it or not, it's gonna rise. It's a lot of other things out there on the table that we have to worry about as well. But this is something. This situation here.
Yeah.
These topics we cannot sweep under the rug. We have to put it out here on the table, and we have to talk about it because it's gonna happen. It's gonna go on, and I hate to be the bearer of bad news. It's
True.
gonna happen. And we're talking about the domestic violence, the child abuse, the mental health, the suicide. I just read a story today about one young girl committed suicide because she couldn't of the change go out. She couldn't go live her regular everyday life. She couldn't see her friends, and
So,
this is what it
so the
resulted to.
virus will not be the only killer during this epidemic, is what we're understanding.
Right.
The virus will not be the only killer. People will be getting frustrated and killing each other. People will be killing themselves just for the simple fact of not being able to continue with the norm,
Right.
what they are
Right.
used to. Not everybody likes confinement. You know what I mean? There are people that just want to go outside. There ain't gonna be no particular reason. They just want to go outside. That's it.
Wow, wow, man, and that's tough. And you can imagine it's people. Um, um, your mind has to be able to adjust to such drastic change. And a lot of times when we have situations like these, they can't adjust mentally. They can't adjust mentally to the situation. And this is why, they have those fatal thoughts to harm themselves or to harm someone else, the abuse, because they can't, it's so much
Too much tension.
Exactly.
Too much
The
tension.
pressure, it's
Yeah.
pressure. So if you know somebody that's going through, please reach out to them.
Talk to them.
Talk to them, reach
Just
out
be a
to
friend,
them.
be a company. If you can, stop by.
Like I said, we're
just
no
stop by.
professionals, but hey,
True
just
that.
telling you what it is.
True
That's
that.
genuinely my heart. These are some of the things that fell on my heart that we need to table and talk about. Hopefully, one day, next week, I could get someone on that deals with mental health to go into a little bit more detail with us about, times like these.
Yes.
You know what I mean? And they're not going to speak up. They're not going to speak up. And, you have people like us that are not going through just and know that someone is dealing with that, and we go about our regular day and act as if we don't even know that they're suffering, and they're suffering in silence. And it's not just women, it's children also suffering in silence. And like I said, it's people that know what's going on. And abuse doesn't have to mean just physical. It goes much,
verbal
much,
and mental abuse.
much
Verbal
bigger than
abuse
that.
leads to mental abuse. For those who don't know,
Yes.
you keep cussing this person every day. At some point in life, they're gonna start in that barrier breaking down inside mentally, and then they're gonna start believing everything you say. That's why I always advise people. See, my kids, no matter what I'm doing, yes, I go get rough with them. I go let them know what it is straight.
Right.
And I go when me hear some parents and them picnic. Don't forget beating to as parents. Y'all need somebody for deal with it in the same way when I deal with these kids. Don't break down the child's mental.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Women know how to talk to your man in your house. Man know how to talk to your woman. Don't break down these people mentally, because trust me when I tell you, verbal abuse leads to mental abuse.
And guys, let's talk about it. Share your thoughts. Hey, I got a comment. Otto is saying, let me click it. He said, yes, thank you, Miss Pretty J and DJ Dapper D for having this discussion and opening the lives of communication with your platform of the live video. Mental illness and concerns are real. People out there may feel judged and may not want to come forward openly because of how they may be viewed. Anyone experiencing this need to know that they should talk to someone and seek help. Thank you
You're
so much,
100%
Otto.
right, Otto. And this is where
Thank you.
we say, you can always send us whatever it is, your topic, and let's talk about it. No one you could name, you could be Mr. Dell,
Exactly.
or Mr. Mac,
Exactly.
or Mr. iPhone. It doesn't matter. No one has to know we're talking about you. But what this does is it opens up whatever it is you're going through, and you get honest opinions from people that are going through the same things.
Exactly.
And people that have overcome these things, which helps. So if you know somebody, talk to them.
And he's absolutely right. There, the mental illness and it's the concerns are there, but it's like they're not gonna come forward. They're not gonna openly want to talk to someone. And like I say, Otto, there are regular people that are not even suffering.
But
you know,
you know why they don't want to talk to anyone? That verbal abuse.
Right.
Someone already
Let me
told
blow the
them.
whistle on that.
Yep. Someone already told them you're not good enough. Someone told them you're not this. You're not that. You won't be.
Right.
You cannot.
Right.
You will never. And these things break them down. And then they feel shy to say it to anyone else because in their mind, the next person is gonna say the same thing. Yvette, how you doing? Good night, Yvette. Shaz, what's up?
Right.
Good night to y'all.
You're welcome, Otto. You're welcome.
It will be exactly that, because it's what they've heard.
Yes.
It's like you at home, your child spills some milk, go sit down, you ugly. This, that, the third.
Right.
Then they go to school and some kid says, "You're ugly." You see what that's creating?
Yeah.
Now this child is looking in the mirror thinking they're ugly.
And they're trapped. That's what I'm saying. They're trapped right now. For everyone that's just chiming in.
Yvette asking what the topic is.
Yes, that's what I'm getting ready to key everybody in. For the ones just keying in, we're talking about these quarantine situations such as domestic violence, child abuse, suicide, mental health that are going on right now because of the lockdown, the quarantine, and people can't handle these situations. I was just talking about, I was reading a story earlier about a young girl that committed suicide because she can't handle what's going on with all this COVID-19. She couldn't deal with not being able to live her everyday life, being able to see her friends, being able to go out, just being just confined to one place, for who knows how long.
Yeah,
and she committed suicide. And these are some of the things that are going to go on, not just the domestic violence, the suicide, the child abuse. And they suffer in silence.
And the drug abuse.
The drug abuse, right.
That too.
Right.
Trust me,
and
that's going to hit a lot of people because they're going to feel as if that's the fence that they're going to have to run to during this, not going to be able to do the norm. People don't understand. You get into this routine. It's like when you're in school. You're into the routine of getting up and going to school.
Right.
You know where to find your books. You know where to find your pens. You know what class you have in the morning. And if the schedule should change, you know what class you have at this period. So it's the norm. It's what life is calculated to be. You like, take for instance now, the other day they were talking about the kids that were supposed to graduate.
Right, absolutely.
You understand?
Exactly.
We just broke the norm.
Exactly.
For everyone, not just for the kids, the teachers, everyone that's
Everyone.
involved.
And I found that out about from my son. He's at App State University, and him and I was having a conversation, and that's how I found out how they were going to be doing the graduations for everybody. You get to do it via satellite and get your diploma that way. You have to call in and do a video call, and this is how they're going to give you your diploma. This is how you are going to do your graduation now. Everybody's going to be able to key in on the video, but you can't physically go anywhere. You just got to watch it from like we are doing right now. And I didn't know. I hadn't heard anything about it. And today actually was the first time that I saw it on the news, in the media, about how they were going to be doing graduations. And you're right. That's a drastic change from what the norm is.
True.
They're used to getting cap and gown.
Click back to the live comments and read Kojo's comment real quick.
Okay. Hi, Brother Kojo. Hi, Big Brother. How are you? Welcome to the Blow the Whistle Wednesday edition.
Definitely.
Of the New Vibe Show. You are creating self-hate within that child. You're absolutely right with the child abuse.
Yes.
And you were also saying, Kojo, that being in this situation, they don't have an outlet anymore. They can't go over to that friend's house. They can't go over to that.
There is nowhere to go.
It's nowhere to go to now.
And nothing to do.
And they
that's what's going
suffering.
On.
They're gonna suffer in silence, and it's like, what do they do? What do they do? And I suggest, if you know someone that's going through, say something, or just reach out to them. You don't have to press on them. to the point where they feel like you're invading their privacy or want to get in their business. But just reach out and say, "Are you okay? Would you like to come? Stay." Of course, disinfect them, but
Mama say, of course, disinfect.
But just ask them. Just reach out to them and it's not just women. We have children. You know how many children are suffering now? Those that time that they gotta. Some children be glad to get up and go to school on a daily basis because they are not suffering.
It's routine. It's norm for them. It's natural for them. So now that
Thank you,
norm is broken, it's gonna create a lot for moms, for kids, for dads, for everyone. You're used to getting up 8 o'clock in the morning, catching the 47 bus, going wherever you're going. Now you look outside, the bus ain't even passing no more. Then it starts to weigh on your mind. What's really going on outside? When are we going to be able to go outside again? When will we be able to, get next to each other? When will we be able to socialize with people again? When will we be able to gather publicly again? All of these things are just gone right now.
But you know what? That's why yesterday when I said to do that 5 a day, this will help people in those situations because they start to feel lonely, depressed, and that goes into a lot of other things like the mental health, the suicide. So that's why it's so important every day to connect with someone you love. Reach out to that friend, reach out to that cousin, that coworker, reach out to them. Get up and be active. Go find something to do. Walk around. Go and plant some seeds or play some music. Do something to keep your mind active. Learn something new. Go learn something new. If not, go to your neighbor. Go to that elderly neighbor, or just call that loved one, or call that friend or that coworker and say, "Hey, you guys okay? You guys need anything?" Go to that elderly neighbor. Say, "You guys okay? You need anything?" Because when you sit, idle mind is the devil's playground. So, if you can just do something to keep your mind busy,
True.
I would suggest that. But
Kaja, you're right about that. My brother Kaja says he thinks everyone should learn some survival skills because we never know when things are going to change. And you're 100% right. There are a lot of people that have zero survival skills right now, like the people walking out the stores with the 1 million rolls of toilet paper. Zero survival skills.
That's what I read. I saw one a post said that I can't believe your survival skills told you to run in the store and take all the toilet tissue.
Zero survival skills they have right there. That's called they will not get nowhere. Yeah.
But for everyone that's just chiming in, this is Blow the Whistle Wednesday edition of the New Vibe Show with Miss Pretty J and yours truly, Dapper D. And we're talking about these quarantine situations, child abuse, domestic violence, drug addiction, mental health,
that's
suicide.
That's gonna hit.
So hey, really, just sit back, relax, think about it. Dapper's gonna give us a selection.
Yes, of course.
All right, and
yes, of course.
We'll be right back. Listen to this.
In spite of all that I am, I wanna be so much more.
And alright, Jah guide me, the provider. Yeah, you make me a survivor. Me no hungry, me no naked. Poverty a Goliath, me a David. The kids alright, the mother now beg. Me put a nice roof over for your bed. Me a fi give thanks, me a fi love Jah. Listen to prayer, yeah. I wanna be more than an ordinary servant. I wanna be more. I wanna be more than an ordinary servant. I wanna be more. Jah guide me, navigator, dirty bad mind, affiliator. No forget me, no forget you. Luke 23, verse 42. The kids alright, the mother now beg. They put a nice roof over for your bed. They have to give thanks, they have to love Jah. Listen to prayer, yeah. I wanna be more than an ordinary servant. I wanna be more.
I wanna be more than an ordinary servant. I wanna be more.
Jah guide me provider. Yeah, you make me a survivor. Me no hungry, me no naked. I go lion, me a David. The kids alright, the mother na beg. They put a nice roof over the yard bed. Me a fi give thanks, me a fi love Jah. Listen to prayer, yeah.
I wanna be more than an ordinary servant. I wanna be more. I wanna be more. Everybody I go like, we I go like, still we irie.
The new vibe show each and every Tuesday nights and Wednesday nights from 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. with Miss Pretty J.
Cause we not love life. Every Sunday night and every time I rise, we do it for the love and not do it for the life. See it for the love and not do it for the life.
The new vibe show each and every Tuesday nights and Wednesday nights from 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. with Miss Pretty J.
Don't come overnight. No man can know a substance over I do it for the love and not do it for the life. Nobody ever love light, not alright. Sit down in a post and a tweet all night. Sit down on social media type. While like said them they a studio a vice. But me never got them up on no flight. And me never see them and them not our life. You miss someone now you have so much likes. I'm always still a lead by I do. Simple me when I'm ready, yeah. If we put the music first, that's all. While we there and a war and a hype. Really work, dance all. When you see me, I see I. And every tune when we never write. And every show where we headline. No, when I do it for the likes, but we tell them I do it for the love. When I do it for the light. Do it for the love, when I do it for the light. Never tell you if you bust a shot and quench them. Never tell them say they gonna buy a yen yen. Come we do it for the love, when I do it for the light. Best to come to take your life for the worst thing you could ever see.
The new vibe show each and every Tuesday nights and Wednesday nights from 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. with Miss Pretty J. From here by Sim of the Sydney about to
but only because I'm in certain where you are to be anchored. No for them say them are your friend when you check it out. Them is a different person. Them now want to see you be like burden. Them want you live your life being a burden. Oh, you have to say me and your friend when you check it out. You is a different person. Because no for them want to see your head back shell out. See me and my little friend. No know if you see the sergeant and lock them out. They don't come in on me quarters and extract them out. See clear them now with me, but them can't stop till I see I fit me. Do what slippery, me get the victory. Teflon fly over bad mind. All them evil, dirty are bad mind people. Watch everything that we do. Sit down and plan not to kill you. Yeah, a good thing say me no Jah, and me woulda be a falling soldier. Yeah, make me tell you bad mind can't get me off of the road. Just stop spend your money for phone. Connect again, enough at our boss. Boss what? Left some of them a wait at the bus stop. Enough get the bus and go fall off. You can't see them a bus back. I wait for bus back. But guess what? Still I see I alone, me salute all when like a the panics attack each other. Me say me nah do what Babylon want me do. Them dressed in a straight jeans, me in a car. When me a the only man with pants for waist.
from 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. with Miss
And when the old Jamaica them face me nah fall on nobody. Tell them a me man, no me same one. Cycle pop a the microphone stand. And when a me alone a sing righteous song, me nah fall on nobody.
Hey family, hey family.
Rasta we are fight.
Keisha Burks, welcome. Maybe in the hell. Get some David.
You know, so come on, sight.
King.
I don't know, the Bojo big up themselves together. You understand? Yeah, man. Bojo's king. Big up yourself.
Florida
Bojo's king.
Turnpike.
Yeah, that's it. Keisha
Brenda
Burks,
Newby.
big up. That's a Florida Turnpike. Big up to
Welcome,
thyself,
welcome,
you
welcome,
understand what I
guys.
say?
This is Blow Your Whistle Wednesday.
For real.
Hey, I was like I said, I got instructions from my engineer to
DJ
put
James Bond, Mr. Sean Stewart,
my
welcome to the
mic
show,
down.
sir. So right back out to the music. Koja have a comment, so you know what I mean. We're gonna jump into that
Okay,
right away.
gonna
You know what I mean.
go ahead and read that. And you
Koja
want
was
to
saying
flip
that we have to strengthen our minds in critical thinking. Look out the box. In the box, we got strength, our spiritual mind from within to survive this world. I'm gonna read it again, so I hope everyone can get an understanding. It's saying we have to strengthen our minds in critical thinking, look out the box and inside the box.
Man, that's
We got our strength, our spiritual mind from within to survive this world. So people,
yes.
basically what Koja is saying is I can strengthen thyself from within. You already have the strength, you just have to pick up yourself.
But Kojo, thank you for that. Thank you for that, big brother. Kojo, also like we were saying earlier that a lot of times people can't adjust mentally to something so drastic as to what's going on right now.
True.
And when they can't adjust mentally is when you have these suicide situations happen. I was just talking about a story that I read earlier. I just found it here about a teen. This was a teen girl. I'm not sure the age, but she was a British teen, and she dies after the suicide attempt due to the corona fears. Um, in her own words, she was unable to deal with her world closing in, plans being canceled, and being stuck inside during a global epidemic. According to the report. Thank you to Sabrina Harris for sharing that story. She shared that earlier, and that's where I just found the story. I just wanted to share it with you. And what I want to say is, please talk to your children, to your children. I know a lot of times they don't want to be bothered with our ass, but just
Talk to somebody.
talk to your children. Play a card game with them, take them for a ride. Just talk to them and find out where their head is at. See if they're good. Just holler at them every now and then.
So the virus has proven that the world has become antisocial.
Yes.
The virus has proven that the world has become antisocial because people does not know how
to adjust,
socialize with each other without all these other things.
Mm-hmm.
So now that all these things are taken away, it's hard for people. It's hard for them to bend their mind into this thing that they're not used to, this thing that they have never seen before. No, we cannot go outside and see anybody anymore. You have to call them, Skype them, link them, whatever,
right.
however you're gonna get to them to let them know what's going on, how you're doing, this, that, and whatever.
Yeah,
So it's hard for people.
Connect with those loved ones on a daily basis. Like we said, we are all in this together. We're all this is something new for everyone. So just reach out and connect with those loved ones daily. Like I said, get up and be active, be curious, learn something new, or give, and reach out to those others that that don't have great patience with the children. They and those who those are. I'm not calling
Right.
those names,
We won't
but
call your name, but
you know
who
who those are that are not so good with children. Their patience are short. They don't deal really well with the children. They don't really have really good parenting skills, and a lot of times those are the situations where children suffer. Not just being they don't have to just go hungry.
No.
There are a lot of other ways that the abuse is going on. So you have to just check in on your loved ones, check in on your friends, and it doesn't have to necessarily be family. So
True.
just check in on them and
Checking on somebody, anybody.
right. And
Whoever the person is. It don't necessarily, as mommy said, it don't necessarily have to be a family member. Somebody you know. You know what I mean? Checking on somebody, because trust me, people gonna need that in these times. People gonna need that like a check-in. Somebody to, you know what I mean, just to stop by and say, are you okay? What's going on?
yes,
You know what I
yes.
mean? Someone just said something a while ago. I can't even watch it. It's a video, but the caption says they're ready to bury us in Georgia. I later on we can get to
Yeah. But you have something. So
Caption
just
is already-
just chime in on the whichever media site that you're on. You might be on www.flexfm.online, Maybe on
or
Facebook.
Flexx FM Facebook, or if you're on Flexx FM YouTube, wherever you're at, just let us know what's going on where you're at, as far as
Yeah,
quarantine. As
fortunately,
far
we
as
can't see that video right now, but
yes,
I don't know what that
I
video
believe it's
was.
Tanaya Hamilton. I believe that just sent me that video. I'm gonna watch it in a little bit. Can't see it right now, but we're about to be on a commercial break in a few, so I'll give it a look and see what's definitely going on. And I hope it's nothing crazy.
And
as what the
Sean
caption
Stewart
says.
bless. Hey, Mary DeYoungs. Blessings. DJ Lynn and Ernest Sanders. Blessings to you guys. You just chimed in. We're this is Boda Whistle Wednesday edition of the New Vibe Show, and we are talking about these quarantine situations that we have. Some of our own loved ones are in, and we don't know it because they're suffering in silence.
True.
We have child abuse that's going on. We have the domestic violence. So please, suicide. Please, just reach out to them. Connect.
Talk to
I can't
somebody,
say that
say
enough.
something to
And
somebody.
and please don't take up your phone or call anybody that you know that don't have no genuine love for you. You already know the ones that have genuine love for you. Call someone that's gonna uplift you. Don't call anyone that you know though that's gonna put you down or make you feel bad. Go talk to someone that genuinely wants you to do good, wants you to feel good, wants you to be happy. Because we all need this right now. Hey, we all need this right now because, like I said, we're in this together. So, we're getting ready to go on a commercial break here shortly.
Yep.
Yeah. So, on the second half, we're gonna bring all the new updates to you, all the numbers of what's going on in Palm Beach County, Broward County, Dade County, of the entire state of Florida. Just update you on some emergency codes that have been set into place. Just update you period on what's going on around our state, city, town, what have you.
Wherever you at.
So Dap is going to play us into a commercial. In the meantime, this is a great time for you to go like, share, and tag.
I make my decision. This you got to understand that we must all live as one. So many times we have been victimized, and so many times they try to criticize by scandalin and plunder our name, try to bring another life to shame, but we not play the game. Together we suck the cup once more, cause we are one big family, living in a harmony. Yes, we are one big family, living in a this country. Just family and family we see, just the way Admiral Bailey, Peter Metro and Michael P, Junior Reed, flashing its and speed. We are one big family, living in a this country. Yes, we are one big family. That's the way it ought to be. No more something blocking the way. Clear out obstacles from out of our way. Like roses need water, we all cling together. Cause we are one big family, living in a this country. Yes, we are one big family. That's the way it ought to be. Don't let the play tricks on your mind. Survival we need in this time. Take care of my son and I'll take care of yours. Come tomorrow we won't live in a sorrow. One big family, together in a harmony. Yes, we are one big family, living in a this country. Simplest thing is blam blam blam. What is this in our little island? Yes,
The New
it's
Vibe
all
Show,
about
each and every Tuesday night from 8
yes,
to 9.
we can.
I'm
It's
from
not in the land.
You coulda come from Rima or you come from jungle. Coulda come from firehouse or you come from Tower Hill. One blood, one blood, one blood. You coulda come from Libya or you come from America. Coulda come from Europe or you come from Africa. One blood, One blood, one blood. You coulda be a Irishman or a Englishman, coulda be a Mexican or a West Indian. One blood, one blood, one blood. Hey mate, boy, I want you to get me straight, operate. Hey mate, I want you to get me straight. Hey girl, do you believe in love, love? Hey blow, this is no joke. You could have be a soldier man or a weather policeman or a weather civilian. Said they will away a one blood, one blood, one blood. You could have come from London or you come from Birmingham. Could have come from Brooklyn or you come from Boston. One blood, one blood, one blood. The fussing and fighting, travel war, mission war, the blood. Mothers fighting daughters every day. Fathers fighting sons, sisters hating sisters, brothers killing brothers every day. You could have come from Rima or you come from Jungle. Could have come from Firehouse or you come from Tower. In one blood, one blood, one blood. You could have come from uptown or you come from out of town. Could have come from Manhattan or you come from round town. One blood, one blood, one blood. You could have be a black man or with a white man. Could have be a Mexican or with a Pakistan. One blood, one blood, one blood. You could have come from Lebanon or you come from Iran. Could have come from China or you come from
Hey family, hey family, hey family. We got a few minutes here left in our first hour of the show. I'm gonna read Kudjo's comment. Take us out of this first hour here. Big brother, Kudjo is saying it's not easy. It's not an easy road to travel in this world because we are spoiled with technology. Everything come easy at times to cope with changes in life. Let of people cannot accept this drastic change. Anxiety, depression kicks in. So we need to strengthen each other in love, caring, compassion, understanding. We got to build and strengthen our thoughts and keep hope and faith alive. Destroy fear with positive thinking. Yes, Kudjo. Thank you so much for that, Kudjo. You're absolutely right. And guys, please, we're check on your loved ones. Connect with them daily. We're talking about this child abuse, this mental health, suicide, domestic violence. This is something that's serious. They're talking about everything else, but you're barely hearing anybody put this on the table. So we wanted to tackle this. Just plant the seed for everyone to know. Check on your loved ones. Check on your loved ones. Thank you for that. We're going to go into a little short commercial break, and we'll be right back for the second half of Below the Whistle Wednesday.
The new vibe show each and every Tuesday nights and Wednesday nights from 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. with Miss Pretty J.
Taco wings, taco wings, taco wings. Taco wings and things. Taco wings, taco wings, taco wings. Taco wings and things. Taco wings, taco wings, taco wings. Taco wings and things. Come here and you will like it. If you don't want it, then don't buy it. So much options, don't fight it. Pick all you want, we don't mind it. We're all kind, we all grind. The best restaurant that will change your mind. You will love us, you will come back for more. Our food will have you running through that door. Look, taco wings and things is the best, and no time will be better than the rest. We're not shy, we spend time with our guests. I thank God, I feel like we're blessed. Look, taco wings, taco wings, taco wings. Taco wings and things.
So, last year you work around the clock to ensure that this tax season you see a return that may help you to purchase that car that you're longing for or help you to pay down that interest rate on that mortgage. Well, if you keep doing the same thing over and over and expect a different result, they call that insane. You know what else is insane? All-in-one multi-tax services. All-in-one multi-tax services help you get the most of your return, serving the 52 state nationwide. For information and direction, you can contact Marilyn Johnson at 754-204-1610. That's 754-204-1610. Or stop on by their office at 3888 West Commercial Boulevard in the city of Tamarack. All-in-one multi-tax services LLC gives you the best of your return, offering services that goes above and beyond. So don't hesitate to call Marilyn Johnson at 754-204-1610. All-in-one multi-tax services LLC. Don't forget to ask about our advanced loans.
It's insightful, it's factual, it's Flexx News and Sports Daily at 7 a.m., 12 noon, and 6 p.m. on the only station that matters, Flexx FM.
The following program contains language and scenes that some viewers might find objectionable. Discretion in viewing is advised.
The new Vibe Show each and every Tuesday nights and Wednesday nights from 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. with Miss British. You know, sir, from a dapper day, good sight. From your voice, you know, this is Neil Borchu listening to Flexx. Sight.
If I want to be a killer, no be killer. Family. Me love me family, them to me heart. The red one and them real kill it to the end, they from me start. Real better.
Shout out to each and everyone that stuck and stayed with us throughout the commercial break. You understand the man said, Coach, big up yourself. Big up yourself, big up yourself, big up yourself, big up yourself, big up yourself. That whistle was for y'all.
That whistle is for you guys.
With us throughout the commercial break. This song is for y'all.
Yo, Shaggy.
I gotta play this one for y'all. All my original flexers out there. Always tune in each and every Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday nights.
If I want to be a friend,
yes, of course.
Top fans, Cuncho,
Coach, big up yourself. Millie, big up yourself. Tommy, big up yourself.
Yes.
And me say family. Me love me family.
Otto James, Sonya, Georgia, New York. There,
so
definitely.
You got Georgia, New York. We're not going to talk about our people in Florida because they always on.
Yeah, they're always on.
You got Massachusetts. And
yes.
You have Connecticut.
Yes.
And then you have
VI.
Jamaica, DR, VI,
yes.
Trinidad. Did we go countries? Well, we went states and then we went islands. So can we go countries?
Yes.
I understand. Shout out to my brethren them over there in England,
Yes.
You know what I mean? Shout out to everybody over there in Africa.
Yes, most definitely. Shout out to Nafari himself.
Bless him,
family
brother.
there.
understand the message?
Yes.
It's around the world.
Yes.
You know what I mean? It's
Keep
around
your
the
eyes
world.
and ears open.
Shout out to you wherever you tune in from. If you're on that FlexFM.online, if you're on Flex FM Radio YouTube, if you're on that Flex FM Radio Facebook. Shout out to y'all. We say family. You understand the message?
Yes, we love you guys. You guys are loyal to us from the beginning. Actually, just been absolutely loyal, and Miss Pretty J can't just thank you and love you enough. And the show is very successful, doing such a wonderful job because of you. You are here to make that happen every Tuesday and Wednesday, and also doing the damn thing also on Fire Thursday because they just, man,
I love it.
And shout out
Give
to our
thanks.
production team at home and here.
Yes. Yes.
We love you guys, Father Flex and Lady Flex. We love you guys.
Definitely.
Whole Flex family. We love you guys.
So it's a whole team, you know. For real.
Miss the studio, miss you guys. Can't hang out. We're in a different kind of setting. You know, we're in-house.
We're in the home studio right now. We're chilling in the home studio. You know what I mean?
What do you feel about that? What do you say about that, Dad?
Kaja said Flex FM show is touching the lives of everybody. You are helping to change people's life in a positive way. My brother,
thank you. Thank you, Kajo.
From
Big brother, you know that means a lot coming from you.
We have to say thank you, Kaja, from everybody, from Father Flex Lance, Miss J, Trish,
everybody,
Shelly,
everybody,
Talbert, Nikki Blaze,
Chloe,
everybody. Everybody. We just say give thanks, my brother. You know what I mean? It's what we're here for. You know what I mean? That little bit, what we call it, empowerment. You know what I mean? And then the inspiration part. It's uplift the community. And then, you know, Flex FM got the best DJs, so we always stay entertaining the people.
Cutcho have just pretty much been grandfathered in. I feel like if Cutcho not coming in, we need to. I need to think Cutcho need to call in and say, "I won't be in today."
True, that's
Cutcho. I feel Cutcho just
need
to chime in and let us know, "Hey, I won't be in today," because you know you look for Cutcho. You know you look for those faithful family members like that, like Millie. You know you look for them.
Empress Unique.
Yes, we look for
the real
those
people,
guys.
the real ones.
You know, they're always on.
Us, you know what I mean? We know when we don't see y'all, we know that y'all busy. When we do not,
yes,
see y'all,
exactly,
exactly, for a fact. You know what I mean? And we know if we don't see y'all tonight, we're gonna see y'all tomorrow night. It's just what it is. The people that we love y'all for that.
Yes, absolutely.
We love y'all for that. We love
absolutely,
y'all for that.
Man. And thank you guys for being here. You guys are definitely faithful. And again, thanks for our team behind the scenes, the media group. You guys, we couldn't do this if they didn't make it possible. You know what I mean? And hats off to them because they do an amazing job to make sure we execute the plan. You know, they're staring our ear. 2 minutes. 30 seconds.
You're on after this disclaimer. Definitely, Lady Flex will hit you with that text message and on after this disclaimer. You better be ready.
Gotta love Lady Flex. We love her. You. I gotta send a special happy birthday shout out to Shawana Edwards, Cry Rastaman wife. Happy birthday to you. I don't know where you are, wherever you are. Happy birthday to you.
Definitely.
I know she's somewhere
with
a cup in your hand. Yes, happy birthday to you.
Enjoy the birthday. Stay safe. Stay positive.
And
throughout this epidemic, you know.
Absolutely,
man, we give thanks for that. For real, Kojo, for real. And you're welcome, my brother.
I didn't get that. What did he say? I'm on the others.
He was that's funny, but for real. And you are
yes,
right.
You are. I'm serious, Kojo.
You are welcome, man. Father Flex,
we love you.
If you're listening, Lady Flex, if you're listening, how can we get Kojo to wear a top fan badge? We need, but I don't know what I need to tell him to log in more. What does he need to do?
Kojo
fan. When I see Kojo, I need to see that badge saying that Captain Kojo is in the building because he never miss a beat. You know,
but man, yeah,
true that. I mean, it don't matter where you at. You know,
that's faithful though. But you know, that's what it is.
Lunch with TC in the middle of the day. As you tune in, the first thing you hear is TC was like, "Yes, Kojo, you're right." Kojo.
Absolutely.
Like, Kojo is here,
and that's why I said it because it's almost like if Kojo, I'm sorry, I have to put that out there. If you're not coming in to any show, I need you to call in.
Please, ahead of time to let us know. Cause you're
Call
not
in.
in the building.
True. It's it's like I'm like, let me. I feel some type of way. Where is Cudjo?
For real.
Yeah, we love you. We love you, and thank you, thank you.
Millie,
Millie.
Millie is just sticking stay.
Yes.
The minute you hit something about the show, one of the first persons to respond is Millie.
Millie.
And
she's in Connecticut. Am I right?
Yes.
Hartford, Connecticut.
Thank
you so much.
The northern states that are chimed in: New York,
faithful.
Massachusetts. I thank you guys, keeping it family. Give thanks to
Otto James is actually another one, VI, that is there always chiming in. He's loyal as well, and I appreciate them, and many others. If we don't call your name, don't hold it, don't charge it to our heart. Just know, you're here, and we love you for it. But there's a lot going on in the state of Florida with this COVID-19. We want to make sure that everybody is safe. We're just going to share some information. Miss Pretty J, just take notes, jot down things, and just to share with you guys, because we want everybody to stay on the same page. We want everyone on the same page.
Definitely.
So that we can keep everyone safe, not just ourselves, our loved ones as well. So,
and let me just get these two comments in real quick. From the Flexx FM Media Group at home down there in Fort Lauderdale says Cudjo is no longer a top fan, but a Flexx FM family member. So it's Cudjo Flex as of now. So when you guys see him come on, it's no longer Cudjo Barnett, it's Cudjo Flex. All right. And Cudjo's response was love to support, and that is my heart from a long time, my brother.
We love
big
you.
Up.
Yes, we love you, Cudjo. Love you.
Big up.
Thanks, production. Thank you for that.
Definitely.
But in the state of Florida,
around here, we are family,
Yes.
Real.
But a lot going on, Dap.
To my understanding, the accounts are adding up.
Yes, they are. I want to go over some of these with Palm Beach County, the numbers for Dade, Broward, and Palm Beach County, the cases. And this is accurate information.
Is Dade County on some type of curve lockdown?
I'll get to that too, because I did have someone go into my inbox asking that question for some reason about lockdown, but I did tell them I didn't have that information right off. But when I get the accurate information, I would definitely make sure I put it out on the show so that you guys can have the correct information to share. But definitely in Dade, we have 406 cases in Dade, ranging from ages 10 years old to 94 years old.
People, watch your kids and watch your elders.
237 are men and 161 of those are women.
Wow.
Thank God they have 0 deaths, but 43 are hospitalized. And that's Dade County.
That's still a lot of people. Ladies and gentlemen.
Yes, it is. It is. But the great thing is it's no deaths. And there are 1,682 cases in Florida, 25 deaths. So in Miami-Dade, to answer your question in reference to the curfew is in effect between 12 a.m. and 5 a.m. City garages and surface lots are only open to residents with proof of address and card holders, to go in and out. Okay. So that's Miami-Dade. Sunny Isles, I'm not exactly where that is. I'm just making sure I put the information out because it was requested. Sunny Isles curfew is from 11 p.m. to 5 a.m. No persons allowed outside within the city.
Wow.
No persons allowed outside within the city from 11 p.m. to 5 a.m. And that's Sunny Isles. Like I said, I know it's down near in the Miami-Dade area. And that's walking or driving. Just want you to know that is walking or driving. You're not allowed outside with anywhere. Unless you, of course, you're a first responder, government personnel. If you're going or coming from work or walking your pet. And if you're walking your pet, they specifically want it to be near your house. So they'll excuse you.
Don't walk your pet in front of my house.
Right, for those reasons.
Walk around in front of your house. go back inside.
And that's Miami-Dade. And so Broward County has 355 cases, 0 to 96 years of age. 200.
So from the baby.
Yes, from the baby of age. 213 of those are men, and 130 of those are women. There are 3 deaths and 56 people hospitalized.
So far in Broward County.
In Broward County. And Palm Beach County, there are 118 cases, ranging from ages 6 years to 88 years of age. 70 of those are men and 47 of those are women. We have had 3 deaths in Palm Beach County and 20 people are hospitalized as of right now. Now, the county spoke today, health department, and they were saying you should treat everyone as if they have it. If they're sick, just treat it, everyone, as if they have it. They put a new a statewide order out today for our seniors. Seniors, stay at home. That's just what they're saying for seniors. To just stay at home because it's critical. Now, I do want to say it's not just seniors that this is attacking. It's attacking our young people also. Very bad. And, we're no doctors or whatever.
Parents look out for the young ones.
Yeah.
The ones that cannot, properly take care of themselves. Make sure that you're there with them, point to point.
And there's no virus. We need tests in our area, the swabs, the testing, period. I saw a video, I was sent a video. I did share it on the Miss Pretty J page about someone in Gainesville went 4 o'clock this morning to the hospital, and they barely could talk. They were just trying to get the video out because they couldn't remember everyone they had been around. And she really wanted to put it out there because she said they were still partying and having a wang dang of a good time in Gainesville, and she was one of them. And she's there sick now. And she said when she went days before, she was sent home, and she's back. She was back this morning, and basically she was just saying, if they told her, you could see the fear in the doctor's face, is what she was saying. You can see the fear in their eyes, and it's like basically they're telling you they don't have anything. There's nothing they can do for her. She was 95% infected. At that point. So, and she just wanted to put it out there to please take this serious. And I think she was about in her mid to late 20s. Never had any respiratory issues, no bronchitis, no none of this. And see, this virus doesn't care. It has no name, and it doesn't care who it attacks. So you just got to take heed and follow through with the mandatory orders that they set into place. Because it's just for the good of all of us. For the good of all of us.
I hope that you guys are listening. I just hope that everyone is listening up. Taking heed to whatever this is that's going on. We don't want to hear too much of the fatality. So if you can avoid
the close contact.
Because now she probably died tomorrow without giving names of everyone who was at the party. So now the authorities cannot do the right thing by quarantining those people that were there with her.
But it's funny.
They're like loose cannons out there.
Right. That's exactly right. It's funny. I was reading that the story. Gabby Flexx. Shout out to Gabby. She shared a story in the family group today about a patient that just put the timeline of what they're going through in reference to this COVID. And some of the things that I read on there was some of the same things that this girl said in the video in reference to that timeline that she put on there. This day, it was just this symptom. This day, it was that symptom. Next day, it was, not so bad. So
and I hope that this information is passed out to people here and what to look at.
Right.
Everybody's not going to have the same symptoms.
Right.
Having an idea of what these symptoms are
And I'm thinking from listening to the few stories that I've listened to, I'm thinking when you get to the SOB part, not the shortness of breath, guys. When you get to the shortness of breath part, you're already highly infected at that point.
Okay.
You know what I mean? From my understanding, and I never did text back into the group chat to let Gabby know. You know, me reading that the video that the girl was talking on. These are some of the same things that she was saying that she experienced before she got into such fatal state. You know.
For real, for real. Welcome, my brother Jatef, to the show. Tef Walk,
Well, hey, Jatef.
I hope you're staying safe, my brother. You know?
You're up there in New York, yes, where it's
Yeah,
really bad at.
I mean, people just, try to do a little breathing exercise in the morning. Make sure your lungs are still operating right. No pain, no nothing. You know what I mean? If you can. If you're not a tea person, just put some sugar in a warm cup of water and just drink it off real quick. It's good. It's the simple things that they're telling you.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? So it's at your house. You're not for gun for it. So it don't make no sense. You won't be negligent until you're gonna have to go somewhere. For what? You already know that there is no vaccine, there is no cure. You get it. That's it.
And it was just sad listening to her say they basically just like it's nothing that they can do for her, you know. And she was struggling then, trying to get her point across because she wants young people to know it's just not our elderly, our seniors that are getting sick from this. It's young people.
Everyone
and you heard the age ranges that I read off.
From 0 to 96.
Yeah, 0 to 96 in Broward. Ages 10 to 94 in
0
Dade.
to 96 is all you need to hear.
Yes.
0 to 96.
And in Palm Beach County, ages 6 to 88 years of age. You know? So if this thing is serious, and for all the seniors that are 65 and older, like I said, persons, all seniors 65 and older, persons with weak immune systems,
Stay inside.
Please stay home. Please stay home. Anyone can potentially have it. Close contact is when you're most vulnerable, is what the CDC is saying.
You don't have to go. Don't.
No, please
don't. You don't have to do it. Don't worry about it.
But, you know, they also shut down, closed off a lot of other things in reference to businesses. They closed that off today. So the only things that should be up and operating now are just restaurants and the grocery stores. The restaurants and grocery stores should be.
My restaurant is in my kitchen. COVID-19. I have listen, people, and I don't know who came up with the idea of leaving restaurants open.
Yeah.
I want to knock you.
I don't know.
Hello.
But it's definitely traveling.
Can you hear me? Restaurant?
Yes. It's traveling.
Seriously?
It's traveling.
Restaurants are the first places that should be closed.
Yeah.
Are you crazy?
And also with anyone traveling, New York, you know, Governor DeSantis is completely not happy with New York. In reference to
not having it.
Yes, you guys are traveling down here from New York. Shout out to you, Jatev. No, you know, but it's just that
still Bunny Hill, my brother.
Right. He's saying any and all persons arriving from New York, New Jersey, Connecticut has mandatory self-quarantine for 3 weeks coming into Florida. New York is considered a hot zone, and travelers must provide information in isolating location. And traveling means not just flying, they mean driving also. So if you're thinking you're going to get away with it driving down, no. They mean they want you
I wonder if y'all know what that means. That means y'all going to have border patrol. So for those who don't know where this state stop and where that state start, y'all going to learn real soon.
Right.
Because there will be some people there that's wondering where you're going.
Some have already shut down, Dap. You know, my nephew Shaman is a truck driver. Yeah. Shout out to all the truck drivers that's making sure all the food is getting to where it needs to go. The toilet tissue.
Trucking the supply, keep the toilet papers going because.
Yes, shout out to all the truck drivers out there.
It's all the survival skill the world has now in 2020.
He did share with us that some of the places were shut down. They weren't letting you into certain states, certain cities or whatever, counties or whatever. They did have it shut down already.
When you get to the bridge and you see that sign that says detour.
So this is
the
serious.
detour lead you back to the highway. They not tell you much, It's just a detour takes you back to the highway. Simply tells you to keep it moving. That's it.
So it's 1,467 cases in Florida.
York.
So in Florida.
In Florida.
Yes. So please follow the directive of your state and or country. Our own local hospitals have shortages
already
on masks and it's bad. And it's only gonna get, worse before it gets better. And that's why people really need to take heed to it. And also I wanted to go back to the curfews that are in effect in my Village Key Biscayne also in Miami is under curfew from 10 p.m. to 5 a.m. and no persons allowed out unless there are first responders, government, etc., etc. Wow. North Miami Beach, same way, 10 p.m. to 5 a.m. No persons outside or standing, parked or traveling. I need to say that again. North Miami Beach, 10 p.m. to 5 a.m. No persons outside or standing, parked or traveling.
Don't
shoot the messenger. I just want to share this because I want all of us to remain safe. So please, guys, just follow through with the rules. Broward County is Coconut Creek. That's 11 p.m. to 5 a.m. Curfew. Just Coconut Creek. Hollandale Beach. The beaches and parks are closed at 10 p.m. As of today, all of that is done because I think that is shut off for the day.
Why? Would they have to tell you guys to not go to the beach?
I don't know.
Overheard
you would
the
think they
gentleman
would
in the back.
know that already, but
I was
unfortunately,
at my house, chilling on the beach behind my house, and the sheriff came and told me I need to go inside.
Unfortunately, they don't follow the directions.
Don't care if you're behind your house, inside your house, as long as you're outside.
But that's just for Hollandale Beach. But for Hollandale, the city, that's the beach. But the city, it's 11 p.m. to 5 a.m. And it doesn't prohibit walking your dogs or your other pets.
People shouldn't be going no beach, period.
That's
beach.
That's it. But people, please take this serious. This is really, really traveling. There was a man, Palm Beach State College, that he was diagnosed today. I believe that information came out from Palm Beach State College. One of their employees there, tested positive for COVID-19, and he was last on campus March 16th. So for those of you guys that attend Palm Beach State College, I suggest you reach out. I'm sure they probably sent out emails, already.
I hope they did.
Yes. In reference to that, and again, that's Palm Beach State College.
This thing is deadly,
campus.
It's deadly, and the crazy part about it is some people respond quick to the symptoms, while some people take a while to show symptoms. You have to be safe.
Mm-hmm.
You have to be safe.
And it's no gatherings over 10. And if you gather with anyone, they want it to be inside your home with 10, no more than 10 people.
2 of us, that's company. 3 is a crowd.
Yes.
That's all you need to live by right now.
And they stressing it 65 and older. Please stay home. Guys, we got to take care of our seniors.
Young kids, mothers with young kids, young babies that the immune system are not fully developed. Want to stay inside also.
Yes.
Even the mother, don't leave the baby go out. No. Because if you pick up the germs, you possibly not get infected, but you can infect the baby. Their immune system is way, way, way underdeveloped. You know what I mean? So you have to be mindful of stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
So just try to stay safe, keep your family safe. You know what I mean? Let's try to survive this.
It's a major concern for Palm Beach County because in Palm Beach County, only 812 residents in Palm Beach County have been tested. We have 375,000 seniors and 1.5 million.
Only in the county.
Yes. Palm Beach County.
That much seniors.
Yeah, per Mac Bernard.
And the number tested is lower than
that's why it's it's a concern for Palm Beach County because That's the only number. You have a large number, a group of seniors, and here, and only 812 residents have been tested.
That's come on.
That's quite low. So those numbers are gonna
People, if they're
grow
calling, if
drastically.
they're calling for testing in your area, go in and get tested.
Well, they haven't. The thing is, what they're trying to do is put those drive-through testings. Put one here in Central Palm Beach County and one in Southern Palm Beach County. The driving testing because it's a need. The governor was talking about that today. They're trying to get that done, and I'm hoping that they get that set into place. But hey, we can only hope for the best.
That's it.
But and like I said, Palm Beach County have 118. Indian River have 12 cases. St. Lucie 8. Martin County 4. So just last week, St. Lucie County didn't have any numbers. So just keep and keep up and do what we need to do to make it safe for everyone.
My scaredy cat baby, she said she ain't working in the healthcare field until this dies down.
In the healthcare field, well, we need those. Shout out to all our nurses, our firefighters, our doctors, our first responders, that are on the front line with this nasty disease. Man, shout out to you guys. Love you guys. You guys are the ones that are there on the forefront making it happen. And I know quite a few nurses. Shout out to Michi Boop on top. She's definitely one that's in the healthcare field. Sophia Ever Special, I know she's in the healthcare field.
Okay.
Just to call out a couple that I know. Tichelle, my own daughter, Trish in the healthcare field. Trisha Hines in the healthcare field. So shout out to those ones. And it's a concern for me. I worry about them because they're right there in the midst of it all.
Yep.
They're right there in the midst of it all.
You know what I mean? But just go and do what you gotta do. Scrub up, put your gloves on, put your mask on, do what you gotta do. Stay safe. Try to stay healthy.
Yes.
Be mindful of everything. Now is the time to be mindful.
And in New York, what is Governor Cuomo? I think Cuomo. Yes. Yeah, Cuomo said it's 25,000 cases and 200 deaths in New York, in the state of New York. I can't stress to you guys how serious this is.
In the Big Apple.
Right. In the Big Apple. And it's so critical there that they're having a hospital built at the convention center in Manhattan.
Jacob Javits Convention Center.
They're having a hospital built at that convention center because
ladies and gentlemen,
it's so critical and it's so bad in New York that he's feared that he's really in a state of life.
That's a lot.
Yeah,
I mean,
absolutely.
They gotta be really in need of space. I mean, the Javits Center is so big, you can have 3 fairs in there and one.
Wow.
You'll get lost. The Javits Center is huge. So for them to be setting up hospital inside the Javits Center.
Yeah. He said there's
are really, really serious.
And this was yesterday, I'm sure. I mean, earlier. I'm sure it made the numbers are, more now because it's drastic.
They're going up rapidly.
Right. He called it a bullet train is what he called it. Like that virus is running through there like a bullet train.
Wow. Well, big sister, I know you love your job and I know you like to take care of people, but my advice to you is to go home and stay home with them kids.
Yeah, man, we gotta do what we gotta do, guys.
I love you, my sister, and I know you love your job, but I'm gonna need for you to go home and stay there. Yeah, we can't deal with it. Jacqueline Rucker, welcome to the show.
What's up, welcome, guys. This is Blow the Whistle Wednesday edition of the new Vibe Show. I am Miss Pretty J. And I'm here with yours truly, Dapper D, and we're just informing you guys, making sure you're in a good mental state. Yes, sharing different things with you, helping you to pass this time along is stressful. It's a big change for a lot of us. So we're just sharing information, talking about different things that do occur in stressful times like these. such as the domestic violence, suicide, drug abuse, child abuse, and what have you.
Yep.
So we're just coming to you, to just table these things and to talk about it because you hear everything else in the media. You hear it, and this is something that needs to be talked about. So, guys, we just want to say, just reach out to your loved ones. Make sure you check in with them daily, and just connect with them because it's a lot going on. It's a lot to take in, and not being able to move around on the regular like what you're used to being. That can set someone over the top. So, guys, just remember to reach out. We'll give you a selection here. All right, and we'll be back to share some more information with you about what's going on here in the state of Florida.
Enough see the glamour and the glitter, them say all is well. When me I got you only the Lord will tell. Only for pain, only for stress step on me head. As
The
me
new
up on
van
the
show
next day,
each
me
and every
granny dead.
Tuesday
But
night
them
to
say,
Wednesday
why
night
not kill you,
from
make
8
you
p.m. to
stronger?
10
Me see
p.m.
someone not
Miss
try jam me out, but
Pretty
me
J.
I go and hold the younger. Me hear them talk, but me no answer Jane and Jaden. Tell me if you sing that song, you right
You
now.
know,
I
say
just
from
the
a top of
mercy of God,
the
the mercy of God, the mercy of God. No, oh man, I got you. I just the mercy of God, I just the mercy of God. Right now, I just the mercy of God, the mercy of God, the mercy of God. No, oh man, I got you. I just the mercy of God, I just the mercy of God. Leave me life I bring too much stress in a man.
The new van show each and every Tuesday
Dead in
night
a
to
man.
Wednesday
Cause look,
nights
I
from
spend
8
all
p.m.
of
to
me
10
I'm gonna
savings.
read
p.m.
this.
Miss Pretty J.
Kudjo was saying they were saying that the coronavirus don't really affect babies. He said he doesn't know, if it's really true or not, but he was reading that. It does, Kudjo. It affects anyone. It's the mayor Cuomo of New York. Those were his exact words. He said that virus is going through like a bullet train. Do you know how severe that is? A bullet train? He didn't say a speeding train. A
For those who
bullet
don't
train.
know, a bullet train,
Yes.
250 miles per hour and faster.
Yes. And it's
Bullet
terrible.
train. That's why bullet trains run on middle tracks or lone tracks, meaning they run close to nothing. Yeah.
But he's
So
just like
if it's ripping through the state of New York like a bullet train,
yes,
it's definitely ripping up the state of New York. Sharon Simmons sending blessings to everyone in the world. One love to you also, my sister.
Thank you, Sharon.
And I hope
Thank
everyone
you.
is listening because this is all that can save us right now.
I just the mercy of God. Right now, I just the mercy of God. The mercy of God. The mercy of God. No, oh man, I got through. I just the mercy of
Shout out to all my prayer warriors right now. Keep
Yes.
Life bring too much stress in a man.
And we have to take it serious. Like I was saying, New York is at a high number of deaths. And, just think about Spain. Spain had 3,400 plus deaths. China, 3,200. Italy, 6,800. So we have to think, I'm just trying to, make you just be cautious. Do what you should have been doing already. Keep your hands clean. Wash your hands, wash your hands, wash your hands. Miss Pretty J have washed her hands so much. They're like, I need this. Special kind of. I wash my hands, but only because, I experienced Mercer before, some years ago, and it starts the same way out like this with those flu-like symptoms. I had a event that I went to go do up in Port St. Lucie some years ago, and I just felt bad, like that fever, the chills, the same symptoms that they say you get here with, and also with influenza. So I came home, and I had another event to go to that evening, but I couldn't do it because I felt so bad, right? And I went in and I slept, and I woke up to 105 fevers when I finally made it to the hospital. I had a 105 temperature, and I remember the guy asking me, "How did you walk in here?" And I said just what the tune just said: "By the mercy of God, by the grace of God, this how I walked in there." All I know, I felt bad, and I'm not freaked out about it, but what we're doing now is what we should have been practicing, and you pick it up the same way, from touching different things, from door handles, from knobs, from pulling on grocery carts, pulling doors open, touching on different things, and you don't know, and you take up this the same way. And I'm not sure if everyone knows or not, but MRSA is something that we all have in our nose. This is why they tell you to keep your hands from out of your face, because this is where you catch the germs from, your nose and your hand. And this is a true story. 7 days of my life went by and I didn't know nothing that happened. And I thank God for my children, because they are the ones that made way, shout out to Shell, they took care of me. I had to have a surgery and everything behind this. And it starts the same way. And I can't stress to anyone enough, wash your hands, wash your hands, wash your hands, because they asked, did I work around elderly people or work in a gym or anything like that? And I'm like, no, but it's just something I caught up just from touching something. And I guess I put my hands in my face, but this thing was traumatic to me, because I was down for like almost 3 months and couldn't do anything. For anyone that goes through, and I'm glad, I thank God that I'm here now to be able to share the story about one of these nasty viruses, because long time ago, it was one of those outbreaks of the sickness that I had. It was an outbreak years ago for MRSA. Me walking around, never, I heard about it, but wasn't so into it. But it happened to me, so I had to educate myself on it, and my family on it, on the things to do. So wear your gloves, put your mask on, wash your hands, use hand sanitizer if you can't get to wash your hands at this point. But this thing is serious. Glad I didn't lose my life. Like I said, I'm glad I'm here to share it with you today. But just follow through with statewide orders. Follow through with what your state, your county, your city is the orders that they're putting out there for you. Please do, and it's critical.
I just hope you guys are listening. It's critical.
I wanted to share that with you guys, but I caught one of those nasty. So yes. So guys, please, and that's why I say it's very important to talk to people that are really in your corner, because I can remember I went through this, and because people didn't understand what I went through, or they didn't know about it, or they were ignorant to what the virus or that disease is. I got criticized. People called me, said I had a nasty disease, or people, so it's really, really important to be around people that care about you, and genuinely to have your back, because if I wasn't mentally strong, who knows how that would have set me over the edge.
True that.
But because I get my quiet time with the boss. And for those of you, I'm calling the boss, the creator, the Heavenly Father. Wasn't one of those that had that wasn't spiritually grounded and was able to get that me time, that quiet time with the boss. I don't know if I would have made it. I don't know if because people that I thought were in my corner were some of the church sisters. So those were the ones that told me I had the nastiness or the this or that. It was the church sisters. So
thought were in your corner,
who I thought was in my corner, who I thought had my back. So this is why you hear Miss Pretty J say to you a lot of things. I share things with you. It's not because of what anyone told me. It's because it's my own experience, and I'm not telling you what anyone told me. I'm telling you from my own words, from what I went through, my walk. So
True.
get around people that love you. Get around people that care about you, are gonna tell you good things, gonna tell you things to get you up. Because I didn't know anything about that. That thing traumatized me. So, I can only imagine what the people are going through right now, that it has affected them, and they're going through, or, their loved ones or whatever, so, guys, just connect, check in with your loved ones. Make sure you have positive things to tell them. And if you don't have anything to say, just give them a smile. Just give them a smile.
Definitely. Kojo says the most important thing is to please build the immune system. That's a vital part of
Absolutely,
survival. The
Kojo.
body needs proper food to fight and to keep the temple of the body healthy. TC Flex is asking Kojo, what's good to eat, to consume, to build the immune system, my brother? Vitamin C. Keep that
I
in
was
your
gonna
diet.
say emergency, the vitamin C.
Even if
or
you don't
eat
get the emergency or the vitamin C from the store, get some oranges.
oranges.
Get lime,
Yes.
get lemon. A lot of people laughing about this lady with the anchovy biogenetic. She just does not know how to say antibiotics. So she says anchovy biogenetic. Anyways, what she's talking about is the garlic. So it took me a while to pronounce the word. I know it as antibiotics. Then I heard that if you get like a garlic, it's very good anchovy biogenetic. Now, if that's another word for antibiotics, it's very good.
Right.
That also helps TC to fight certain things in the body. So that's very good right there.
But what about the natural remedies? Because like we touched on this,
That's it. The garlic.
That's the garlic. Because a lot of people don't like to take meds. I'm one. I know I'm one. I don't like to take
aloe.
meds.
Aloe is good. What
Yes.
people call a Cinco Bible. Drink some seriously bitters is good.
Right,
It's good for cleansing the body and cleansing blood. For those who don't know, same way them tell you eat a lot of greens, collard greens, callaloo.
All greens are
Good.
good. Is Miss Freeman still on the line? Because Miss Freeman, Nikisha
All
Freeman, that's
greens
her
are
saying.
good.
All greens are good.
Okay, so these things are very good. You know what I mean? To eat. Ginger is very good. I look at ginger in my tea or whatever, drinks,
Yes.
whatever. Ginger is very good. Good for you in the morning time. A little bit of warm water. Just garlic, mash it up.
Right.
If you have honey, if you kind of take away the garlic taste, honey is good to use because honey is natural sweetener. You understand what I'm saying? So if you go eat a candy or some sugar afterwards, you mix all of that together and you just one go. If you can warm it up a little bit, make sure it warm. We know that already. Say a little bit of warm water good for your stomach.
Right.
You know what I mean? It clean away all of the grease and everything from overnight. When you sleep, all of the buildup.
I never could
ready for
understand
the
how
morning.
nobody. I have to have something hot
Listen,
every morning.
with that's it. The peel from the lime. I know
But we all
tomorrow,
need that.
a lot of people gonna hit me up tomorrow and
Yes.
say that, but we never know about this tea. And this tea are bad. It tastes good and it's good for you.
Yeah.
Take
Even
it
when
to
you
me,
put a
tell you.
little Ray and nephew in there, you know the roots. The Ray.
All right, I have a buckle of roots on the counter. That's the one next thing again.
See?
But that's
You
something.
see what I mean?
But we have a buckle of roots on the counter. I have to have these things, especially if I don't have it regularly. Right now, I have to have it because right now is when the body needs it most.
Right.
You understand?
Build up that immune system.
Trust me when I tell you
build
these
up that
things
immune
are
system.
very, very, very good for us, my brothers
Yes.
and sisters. So try stick natural right now. Them say restaurant open, take it from me. I know you feel cook at your yard.
I got another thing.
You feel cook at your yard. No go on road, go no eat nothing from nobody. No
Cook.
Yes.
Cook.
Boil 2 eggs for that you know if you do. Yeah, me I tell you.
And for those of you in Palm Beach County, don't shoot the message. They said to let you guys know, if you can pay your bills, pay your bills. And if not, she just wants you to know, especially for rent, it's not priority for the courts and the sheriff department. So, You make her ride out for a little while. Now that
If the people them require them bills be paid, pay it is. Yeah.
yeah, she
That's
said,
all
yeah,
I
it's
tell
not,
you.
yeah. That's not priority for them
You know
right
word,
now. They
it's
won't
not
make sure
priority
about
for the
it.
sheriff. No. But you skip the bill until it becomes priority for the sheriff.
Yeah, when she said that, I had to laugh. That was funny. That was funny.
No,
But
sir.
strangely, in all of this, daycares are still open. Some daycares, I
Listen,
know they're
listen,
taking extra
again,
measures, but
again,
some daycares
again,
are open.
Mr.
They're allowed to
Bossman,
be open.
I am sorry. Mrs. Boss Lady,
Just sharing info, guys.
I am sorry. Again. So you have to understand this, people. When I come and say about the restaurant earlier, whose idea it is to keep daycares open?
Yes.
I would like to know. For the weakest immune systems to gang up in one place.
You think they're social distancing them? I'm just saying. Why would they even allow it to be?
Seriously.
But you gotta keep in mind that those are for some of the first responders, like are going to work and they don't have anyone to keep their children.
So the mother and the father is first responder.
I've heard in the case, yes. I remember last year when we had the hurricane.
Well, if that's the case, that daycare should be at the facility where they were.
Well, maybe that's an idea. Maybe that's something that they could get set into place for the first responders.
I'm just saying.
And some
If
states
it's where the
probably already
nurses
have
and
it.
the doctors in your facility have kids and they don't have anyone to take care of these kids, then I believe
right
that a nice, safe, clean quarantine area in such facility would be safer for the kids than to leave them at a daycare. I'm just saying.
We agree.
Me might wash my hand when me coming at the daycare. I don't know about the father who just coming before me. I don't know about the mother who are coming in after me. You understand what I'm saying? I might have a little sanitizer in my pocket. I don't know of the parents that are coming before and after me. So I cannot trust my child's health to them or the lady in the daycare. No, I am sorry. Child staying home. We don't do what I have to do.
Right.
It's as simple as that.
Well, in other news, the $2 trillion stimulus, and they said they didn't like that he calls it a stimulus, and it's emergency fund. But the president says stimulus bill.
What is he?
And $2 trillion stimulus that they're gonna out of that $2 trillion, 250 billion are for the families. Are gonna go out to the families to to help out with whatever.
Okay, so
I don't know what.
Not nobody, but people don't wait. When it happen, please me I beg you, nobody stop on the turning wheel.
Yeah, and 350 of it is supposed to go out to small businesses. So for those of you that have those small businesses, 350 billion of that are supposed to go out to.
I bet you in the long run, if this money do happen, I bet you you're going to hear of all the large corporations that will be helped according to the government. Them have money already.
And the other amount is going out to unemployment, loans, and loans for distressed companies. So that's how that $2 trillion is supposed to be rationed out.
You see, for them bracket, them in the distressed companies bracket. But that's telling them from early, so when I hear these things from the news, when I didn't know said that I did already telling the right at Flexx FM radio. I'm telling them from now. Me I telling them, you know, hear the term distressed companies.
So you sitting around waiting on that what?
$2 trillion.
Trump said it's a stimulus bill. But the other gentleman, I don't know his name, I don't want to mess it up. He said it's a emergency fund. He doesn't like that he's calling it a stimulus bill. But like I said, 250 billion of that are going to go out to the families.
Wait, we are a couple minutes in. But can I read these two comments right here? Just to go back on earth, my wife does warm water, lemon skin. There, I'm telling about that lime skin this morning. All right, lemon skin. 4 teaspoons of apple cider vinegar every morning. Key part, people, warm water. peel piece of lemon skin or squeeze little lemon in there with 3 to 4 teaspoons of apple cider. Good something for the ladies. Kojo says his wife does this and she has been doing this for over 30 years and it works wonders, kill toxic in the body and works by healing.
I keep my limp. He's right. He's definitely right.
Listen. Trust me. What Kojo just tell you now a while ago is key. Doctor not gonna tell you that. Because if doctor tell you that you're not gonna go to the pharmacy, and if you don't go to the pharmacy, then that means pharmacy gonna lock, and doctor not gonna get a little squeeze money over here. So
he's not gonna get his part, his share.
Yeah, can't get a squeeze money to prescribe the medicine. Now if you tell me it's okay.
Jacqueline Rucker says the governor said he did not want to put any more stress on the parents. If a daycare should have an outbreak, then that daycare would be quarantined.
See how not gonna mad the people now.
Okay.
See how not gonna mad the people now.
Yeah.
So me they work now the daycare quarantine with my 6-month-old son. See how not quarantine with who for people.
You
let
out these are for the people that have children people that still have to go to work and take them to daycare. Because I would be
40 kids in a daycare and there's an outbreak and we're gonna quarantine
the entire school.
Yes. Away from their parents.
Wow. Thanks for sharing it, Jacqueline. I didn't know
Jacqueline,
that
very
was
much.
He said he would quarantine the entire daycare.
I don't understand if I drop off for your bed, I'll lick your head. Jingle could sweet sugar and water.
But he also decided not to put the state on lockdown. He felt that we did not need to be on lockdown.
Thank you for that, but quarantine a daycare, drink little sugar and water, sir. Please. It help. Sweet sugar and water help for there something there. I'm just saying.
This is Blow the Whistle Wednesday edition.
I'm not
the New Vibe Show.
I'm not the governor, I'm just saying. Governor.
Man, I love you guys so much. And please, we have this platform here to table things that are important, that are critical in our society, in our culture, in our community. And we have to talk about these things for the better of everybody. And please reach out to your friends, say something to them, connect with them, and again, stay away from them.
If you can, please do so.
Yeah, just stay away, stay home. Just stay home. Mama boy.
Yeah.
Stay home.
Yeah.
Go home.
Yeah.
Go home.
Yeah.
Stay home.
Stay home.
Yeah.
I mean, come on.
Wash your hands, please. Don't go out if you don't have to. Don't go. You don't have to.
If you are listening and you are following this thing and you are listening to the numbers that are coming from across the world, and not because 5 people were where you live and 2 people dead.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Listen to the numbers that are coming from the places where hundreds of people are dying. Thousands of people are dying. It's no joke. It is not. My sister Nikki Blaze, big up yourself.
Yes.
Walk on with you and the kids. Them.
Hey, Nikki.
Right?
Yes.
Jacqueline says, happy virgin. Tell me that. Big up the father. I always have a pouch of cayenne pepper. And no matter what we are eating at the shop, him said that I put a cayenne pepper in there.
The cayenne pepper.
Good.
Yes.
So here we go again. Jacqueline Rocker is telling us that the cayenne pepper helps to boost your immune system, helps to ward off germs. People, I wonder if when I hear these things more, when I hear, you know.
And it's a true story, you know, I'm giving it to you. You know, I experienced one of these nasty viruses about 6 years ago. And I just want to let you know, guys, this thing is serious. Wash your hands, keep your hands out of your face, practice the social distancing, and just follow the guidelines, and it'll be safer for everybody. Thank you for chiming in to the
New Vibe Show. New Vibe Show Wednesday. Until tomorrow night, ladies and gentlemen. Stay quarantined if you can.
Hey, it's Fire Thursday tomorrow. Make sure you tune in right on www.flexfm.online.
There we go.
Love you guys.
If in my ear, the only thing I wish of is sadness disappear. You know, from my tarnish my career right now. The New Vibe Show each and every Tuesday nights and Wednesday nights from 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. with Miss Pretty J. You're now tuning in from a Flexx FM. We have to tune in. Your sight?
So, last year you work around the clock to ensure that this tax season you see a return that may help you to purchase that car that you're longing for, or help you to pay down that interest rate on that mortgage. Well, if you keep doing the same thing over and over and expect a different result, they call that insane. You know what else is insane? All-in-one multi-tax services. All-in-one multi-tax services help you get the most of your return, serving the 52 state nationwide. For information and direction, you can contact Marilyn Johnson at 754-204-1610. That's 754-204-1610. Or stop on by their office at 3888 West Commercial Boulevard in the city of Tamarack. All-in-one multi-tax services LLC gives you the best of your return, offering services that goes above and beyond. So don't hesitate to call Marilyn Johnson at 754-204-1610. All-in-one multi-tax services LLC. Don't forget to ask about our advance loans.
Time, that a waste time.